Good morning, good evening, good night, people. Hello, guys and girls. Zombies, mechs, or even car mechanics alike. Welcome. I have decided, or I've thought I may do another game onto my YouTube channel. This one's Car Mechanic Simulator 2018. Until and unless they make a more newer version, this is what I'll end up playing. I like this a lot. It honestly is a nice game, if I'm honest. It's of course quite simplistic. They pretty much spoon feed you on how to obviously make or break a car. Um, I like this game because this is another game that I find quite relaxing. You do everything at your own pace. You fix cars. Eventually you end up having some money. You can end up buying a scrap, car frame from, let's say, the junkyard or something like that, and you fix that car up, and yeah, you end up basically, if you want, you can make a profit by selling it off, or you can keep it as part of your collection. I think what I'll be doing is I'll be making a new profile. I'll be what we'll try to do is we will in fact take that role of being a car mechanic. Our first and most important priority is to make money. So why don't we just get on with it, I guess. So of course, this new profile, go back, and we do a new game. Normal mode without tutorial, sandbox, expert. What we'll do is we'll probably do a sandbox because normal mode is nice. It kind of like eases you into the game. It gives you, like tutorial missions, stuff like that. I'm sure other people have done videos on that already. I feel like I don't need it. I just want to get on straight with the game because I actually want to do this, and I want to record myself, and I want to share this experience with all of you. So that's why I'll be doing sandbox mode. I have never tried expert mode, but that's because I kind of treat this game as a more relaxed, focused game. So let's go ahead. And um, if anything, if any of you have that certain, I want to say itch that you always wanted a car, you didn't have a car, you wanted to fix a car, but you don't know much about cars. You want to basically build a car from scratch. One of those like summer project cars, that you end up doing with your dad, and just you and him, and getting nitty gritty. But you don't want to get nitty gritty. This game is perfect for you. Honest to God. And okay, I think this is way too much sensitivity, so I'm gonna lower my sensitivity quite a bit. Yep, that's probably the best. So I got. So obviously you can see, toolbox is where you end up upgrading yourself. Oh, actually no. You know what I did wrong? We're not gonna be doing a sandbox mode. I didn't know. We actually started off with everything. We're probably gonna go with normal mode and return to the main menu without saving. I thought maybe it's one of those sandbox modes that you start from scratch and you just do whatever you want. So I guess we're gonna end up doing the normal mode without tutorial because I don't want the tutorial. Sorry guys, I'm already messing up. Already. But at least that's good to know. And because I've never done sandbox mode, so honestly, my first playthrough, I only have one playthrough, and that was my offline playthrough that you kind of saw in Scum. That is like normal mode, so that's so much more better. So we start with 4,000. We have, I believe, we can use one skill. if I'm correct. Can I? No, I can't. Oh well, never mind. Doesn't matter. That I don't care. So we got two box. What this does is this up. You can upgrade yourself all the way up to here, whatever you want to do. So the way it works is the bottom bit is levels, or that's levels, and then I think you unlock points if you level up, and after that, obviously, you kind of upgrade your garage, you upgrade your own self in terms of like how long it takes you to screw something in. So this is a wheel balancer, this is a tire changer, nothing there. So this one is another toolbox just in case you can't be asked to walk all the way over there. This one is spring puller, this is for your suspension. Ooh. I mean, oh, so this is where you put your car eventually. And I don't think I can do anything with this one here. Can't do this one. So this is a very small garage, honestly. But this is kind of where I like it. So what we have is the oil changer here, oil drain, and then another toolbox if you can't be asked to go all the way to that one or that one there. They kind of make it quite accessible for you. Engine stand if you want to be working on an engine. The phone if you want your contracts done, which is only one so far. Computer is where you end up buying all your stuff. Eventually, if I'm correct, I think you can get a tablet. Quickly access the computer. I don't know how I can get it. I forgot how I got the tablet, but yeah, if we do ever want anything, you have to come over the way to a computer and just buy from there. Actually, let me check. The tablet, yeah, is an upgrade at level 5, so it's definitely something, a nice kind of quality of life thing. It's good to get early if you want. So I know there is music playing in the background. It's probably copyrighted music, but I'm not monetizing my stuff anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Anyway, let's go. Let's pick up our first contract, which is from Emden Lots. Okay. Let's see what they have. It's mainly going to end up being a suspension. No, it's not suspension. Sorry, a brake pad problem. Oh no, that's a brake pad problem. This is a normal. As you can see, there's a time, and this is a story mission. Should we do a normal first? No, let's do a story mission straight away. So a year and a half ago, I bought this car from my son. He said that he's not interested in anything except driving it and occasionally filling it up at the gas station. Please check the oil and the tires. Okay, so we'll take that order, and then what will happen is, imagine we're kind of bringing the car into the garage. So there we go. Now what we want to do is we want to end up checking. So if we check this, what we want to do is we want to do inspect mode or something like that, as far as I know. Car status. I haven't played this game in a long time, but honestly I do love this game, if I'm honest. Okay, so yeah, in overview mode you can kind of see already what's wrong. So they're already saying that the tires, you need to check the tires, and there's something there, the oil filter or something, that needs changing. So what we'll do is we'll close the hood, we'll move the car, and we'll go to car lifter A. So what we'll do is we'll double check everything. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Let's add that back. Yeah, let's add that back, sorry. And we're gonna go to examine mode, is what we wanted to do. Okay, so what's wrong with that? With a fuel pressure tester. And then let's go here, can be examined with the tire tread tester. Okay. Anyway, what I think we'll do is we will lift it up. And we will forgot now. Car status, sorry, what was that? Specialized tools. So we don't have any of the tools, so we have to use everything manually. Anyway, examine mode, can't do too much about it. Let's just remove it. So we're gonna remove the tires. As you can see, it's really slow removing them. I kind of missed when I was high level, and I could remove this so fast. Whoa, that's so that's examine mode. Obviously, we already know that the tires are kind of playing up anyway, so that's why that's like that. But we don't really have to do that. What we have to focus on really is the tires. So we'll remove the tires. We already know, because this is kind of like one of the more easier missions. We already know which ones we have to focus on getting out, basically. Anyway, so we'll just remove the tires. We'll most likely replace the tire itself, so we may have to buy new tires. I have to look at what the inches are, or whatever the tire specifications are, how fat we need them, how thick we need them. But yeah, what I'll end up doing is like I said, this will kind of be a series anyway. And hopefully, I mean, you guys like it. I love it. So it does take quite a bit of time to examine everything, but you don't really, like I said, you don't really need to focus on that. So I believe what we also had was we need to remove the fuel filter. So we need to buy a new fuel filter, and we need to remove the tires. So tire changer here, separate parts. So that's going to take its time. In the meantime, oh no, not sell it. Okay, you know what? So what is it that we need? So what's this? Standard tire B, 25, 205 and 55 regular. So it's just literally the tires we need to buy. So 205 and 55 regular. So let's go to the tire shop. So that was a standard B. We need amount 4, size, that was 22, right? And width, I forgot actually now. I don't know what I'm looking for now. So sorry, what's this? Standard B, 55 regular, 16. I completely forgot to do this. 205, okay. Let's do this again. Standard tire B. I think that should be fine. $55, yep. I'm just gonna take a risk and just buy that. Then we're gonna go home, we're gonna go to the main parts shop, and we need a fuel filter. So there we go, we're going to buy that. There we go. So like I said, we just need to remove all the tires, and then we'll end up adding new tires anyway. Now this is probably the one that's going to take the longest. But like I said, it is more of a chill game, so I kind of do like it. If you guys like it too, by all means, like and subscribe. Buy the game. In fact, that's what you can do if you really like it. Because I bought the game, it is quite awesome. I'm not gonna lie. Now, after you actually add the tires, it's funny because well, it's not funny, but once you add the tires in, you do have to balance the wheel off because apparently wheels are wonky. I don't know much about cars, so yeah, I'm just going by what they tell me. And then while that's happening, we balance the wheels. So we do that. And the reason I can do it so fast is because they automatically put the best quality up first. So that's what they end up doing. So we take that and then the last tire. In fact, if I really wanted to, I can just sell the parts. Sell all these ones here. Because we don't technically need them. Yeah, so we'll sell them off. We don't need them. We'll take that, and then we'll balance another wheel. And then after this, we just have one more wheel and we'll complete a contract. As you can see, we had 4,000. We've only got 3,139. Hopefully, we can make as much money as possible. We're already getting experience. We got 7 now. And I think you can get experience from whatever you end up doing. Whether it be buying or examining or something like that. Yeah. This is quite fun. I don't think I can sprint, can I? No, I can't. So there we go. Let's go do that. And now all we really need to do is we need to add the tires. There we go. And then we add another tire. So this was a relatively easy contract. Now, the way this game works is, as far as I know, you end up doing story quests, right? Which is what this one is. Story kind of jobs. As you do story jobs, you unlock more and more just regular jobs and all that really changes the complexity of the job. So right now, because we haven't really done too much, we'll probably get the easy job, like 1 part, 2 parts are like not working or broken and you just have to replace them. But like I said, as you move along, it does end up getting more complicated really. Okay, so we need a fuel filter there. And honestly, after that, if we do check car status, okay, fuel filter. Oh, we need to replace the air filter as well, which I did not do. So let's get rid of this. So get rid of the 4 clips. Get rid of the top air filter cover, and get rid of the air filter. And then we buy a new air filter. Suspension, engine. It's just an $11 air filter, and let's put that in. There we go. And then yeah, like as soon as one part goes in, the other part becomes accessible for you to put down. It does get complicated at times because you can actually put certain parts in while other parts may be missing. So you really do have to be careful, otherwise then you have to open it up all over again. Car status, so that's all done. And then change the oil, drain the old and fill in the new. So for that, what we need to do is we need to raise it higher. We need to get the oil drain, move equipment to car lifter 1, and we use equipment which drains all the oil. Then we move equipment back, and then we bring it down. And for this one, I believe you only have to open up the cap and you end up filling the oil. Yep. When you know it's kind of enough, the oil will tilt like that. Obviously be careful not to overflow it. And if I'm correct, it should be done now. Total payout is that much, so finish the order. So we got 1,479 for that job, which is really nice. So yeah, I mean, this is gonna be the first of many episodes. If you do like it, by all means, drop myself a like, and by all means subscribe, hit the bell notification. Please share. That's actually one of the more like better things you can do for me right now, being a small channel. All I really want to do is provide videos that people can watch and just chill, relax. Hopefully in the future I'll have more and more games and we can all play together when I finally get myself some better internet. But for now, that's me, InzGames, and you've been you. And please, by all means, keep supporting me. I love you guys. See ya.